But I do want to see Express Hardpoint in the rotation. Very badly.
We do need to be able to see the maps here on the caster side sync.
Am I not streaming?
No.
Why did my stream turn off?
All right, boys, take it away.
Well,
Will do.
Here we go. We're going to have Old Guy Chicago versus the Minnesota Floppr. Excuse the lag as we tab back in here. And the Old Guy Chicago's logo is absolutely massive on the stream, but I'll fix that later. Old Guy Chicago. Whoa, right off the bat, we're going to have Edified, Poly Beams, Majestic, and New York Sewer versus Moja, Brawlic, T-Dub, and Crazy Care Bears. Edify off the rip is going to pick up 3 of his own before he gets shut down.
I love how contested this hardpoint is right off the rip. It reminds me a lot of Moscow in Metro, how it's just always so hotly contested.
I mean, right off the rip here, I mean, it was so heavily contested that no one was getting points until right now, as Minnesota's finally going to pick up some time here. T-Dub and Brawlic are both going to be inside. Moja's going to be putting shots, and he picks up a pair of kills, actually, over towards top mid-laundry area. As this is going to be a lot of early time. Moja's going to pick up another. He's on a 3-kill spree. Minnesota collectively right now is on a 7-kill spree combined as a team. As OGC's really just getting slayed out. Edify's the only one on their team with any kills. So finally, some players are going to start picking up. The spawns have, oh, excuse me. I thought they were flipped for a moment. They have not. So we
It does look like Old Guys has the decent spawn right now, right outside the kitchen there. That's going to be pretty big for them.
Yep. For those confused as well, Brawlic is formerly Anti. He switched his name, like, literally today. Like a few hours ago, I believe it was. So he is running under a new name now. As we are going to have the pinch coming in from all sides right now from Old Guys, from OGC. Pauly's going to get in. It's going to be one player in money. This is going to be the hill break from OGC as they are going to come soaring through. They're going to pick up all the kills. And down goes all the Minnesota players. Someone has a bullfrog out. Edify's picked up a bullfrog off the ground. I'm curious who's running that. It does look like it is Majestic. Apologies for the lag here. I don't know what's going on. It does seem to be the game itself. As everyone's just picking up guns. New York is cycling through every single gun on the ground here. As the P3 rotation is set right now. Minnesota is rotated early. So they are
I have noticed, like, so far, I mean, look, we're going into P3 here, and we've only got less than 50 points on both teams. I mean, look how heavily contested the hard points have been so far for both teams. Very, very aggressive pushes going in.
Yeah, Moja's going to be locking this down. He's looking out towards one way, but all the players are going to be soaring in through the front door. As it's going to be Edify here. He's going to put shots into one. I believe that's Brawlic who's made his way onto the point, but Crazy K-Bear is going to be there to support his team. He's going to pick up a second to follow that up. And this is going to be the hard point in favor of Minnesota to start this one off, as it does look like OGC is still attempting to throw bodies at it. Actually, that will be the last one. Poly Beams will be the last one from his team to get over here. As we are set up for basketball court now, and I do believe there is some lag here, and I'm not really sure why this is the case.
I'm not seeing a lot of lag on my end here.
Okay, it is moving out. I think my game itself was lagging for a period of time here. But it does look like it has cleaned itself up, so we are back to normal.
Well, Old Guys locking down P4 around the basketball court here. Have really good spawns, have decent map control. You have Minnesota Floppr coming in, trying to push in, but Old Guys are dug in, and they are making back some very crucial points to tie it back up. I think this is going to be a really close game.
Yeah, this is going to, I mean, so far it's been incredibly even on both sides. I mean, the hill time is going one way or the other. Minnesota is going to break, though. And they are going to get the kills necessary. Poly's going to pick one up from the money window there before dropping. Majestic is also going to go down. Crazy Care Bear on a 5-kill spree. Really making his way. Started 3 and 6. He's now 8 and 6. 52 seconds in the hill and counting. As just all this time now is going over towards Minnesota's way. And it doesn't look like OGC is going to be able to do much about it as they're spawning on the other end of the map. As Edify is going to be set up here for the P5 pop. And it really doesn't look like, yeah, they are going to give up the last of that time. So they're going to be down about 60-something points by the time that this hill ticks over. As well, right as it ticks over, though, we are going to have Edify is going to drop inside the hill. T-Dub's going to go down. That's a great 180 from New York Sewer, who is not able to finish the kill. Instead, he goes down.
Old guys getting some much needed points here. I will question the strategies at times, especially being, you know, as far down as they were, giving up on a hard point the last 10-15 seconds of the clock, because I mean that just adds points to it. At least leave someone behind if you can. Try to keep it contested if possible.
Yep, I mean they did I think have one player that got in. As New York picks up a great double kill there inside the hill. He's looking for the third. He's not going to find it. Brawl's going to shut him down. Brawl's at 16-11 right now, currently leading the way for his team. But yeah, like giving up the last, I mean, you see a lot in pro games where they just don't believe that it's worth it trying to throw bodies at the hill in the last 10 seconds. They're willing to give that up and head around for the rotation.
Which, I mean,
like,
I do agree with that at the pro level, but, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you have different play styles at college level, you have different play styles at NFL level, and I think the same's here, that sometimes it's just, in my opinion, it is a mistake giving up those last 20 seconds.
Yep, well, all as Minnesota just got absolutely cleaned out of the hill as Majestic picks up a double, and I believe it was Polly following up with one more. So this is going to be time now for on P1 going in favor of OGC. As Majestic will get shut down, it's going to be just New York Sewer left on the hill. He's going to be in a 1v1 here with Brawlik. He's going to get around the corner. He will get away, right back actually into Brawlik's crosshairs. As Brawlik picks up a second inside the hill, he's going to finally get shut down by Majestic, who came off the spawns. So this is going to be OGC picking up a lot more of this extra time here. Spawns have flipped,
this is going to be huge for old guys.
Spawns have flipped. Minnesota is going to give up the last 10 seconds or so of scrap time here. And they're going to be ready and set for this P2 hardpoint spawning in the kitchen. You can already see the push coming in from OGC as Edify is going to throw his way in there. Crazy's going to shut him down, though. And T-Dub will follow up. Excuse me, T-Dub got the kill on Edify. Excuse me.
But like that, you know, sometimes those scraps are important. Right there, old guys, they were down, I think, almost 80 points going into that last rotation, and we're able to bring it back to less than a 20-point game going in this next one. And just like that, old guys have taken it back and making it less than a 10-point game.
Yep, well, OGC is probably going to take the lead here now as all of Minnesota is spawning out on the other side of the map. Polly's on a 5-kill spree. Right as I say that, he gets shut down. Majestic's on a 4-kill spree of his own. He's going to get double challenged inside through the front door. And that is going to be Minnesota picking it back up. So we are tied as with 16 seconds to go right now. As New York City just picked up a 3-piece somewhere on the map. I completely missed that. But he picks up all 3. As he's going to get, does not pick up the 4. T-Dub's going to get the last of this time. So the scrap time is going to go in favor of Minnesota. And Brawlik's already here on P3. He's going to shut down Edify. And he's looking for New York City as well.
Absolutely tied up. I love it. Old guys, Minnesota, tied up going into garage P3. It's bloody. It's brutal. But right now, I think it's less than a 10-point game. I love it, man.
Yep, great double there out of T-Dub as he's sit here trying to hold down the point. He knows someone's here. Doesn't spin around to pick him up in time. Paulie sneaking his way in through the side here. And it throws the nade right into his face. That's kind of unfortunate. But this is going to be OGC locking down this time. As Paulie's on a 4-kill spree again. So I'd love to see try and play for those streaks. He's got to find one here. Didn't actually see him. He turns around. Care Bear. Oh, no.
You do see Chicago right now. They're kind of slowly migrating, not really moving too far away from P3, but they were staying kind of that top side of the map, maintaining those spawns, getting ready for that P4 basketball court hard point. Maybe a little bit of a late rotation on their part, though, because you do have Minnesota just flooding in.
I mean, they did have their stayed behind to pick up some of that extra time. Paulie got caught and shut down over at Tiki Hut here. So this does mean it's going to be Minnesota with the early setup. And they're now just going to sit and wait as OGC has crossed the 200-point mark. They're at 212 right now. It's a 184 Minnesota, and there's going to be 2 kills going the way of OGC. Paulie's going to be on the flank here. That's going to be huge. He picks up one from behind. And then just like that,
oh no.
Just like that, clean sweep of Minnesota. And down they go. As it's
it looks like Chicago can win it on this one.
Once again. And yeah, someone from Minnesota has to get into the contest because they can win it on this hill, but they can't break through. It does look like finally Majestic here is going to be holding this front door as the players from Minnesota are trying to charge towards it. So they got to go. You got to go now. You got to get in there. They're going to just line up, though. And they're not going to be able to succeed. And that is going to be map 1 going in favor of Old Guys Chicago, 250 to 187.
And Chicago coming back from that Excuse me. Oh man, hold on just a second.
As well, Pauly's kill spree at the very end here is going to be your play of the game. As Booze was a 5 spree as Pauly was heading his way over towards Tiki. As we are in Minnesota OGC, and like I said, we're going to start on board with New York Sewer with the sniper, as exactly as usual, he goes right towards A with the sniper. Or excuse me, he doesn't have a sniper, he's a Krieg. I was supplied false information. Somebody lied. As well, here comes the A push. The shots, he's going to put like something like 300 points worth of damage into the players in Minnesota advancing his way. But it wasn't enough for a kill. He didn't pick off any single one of them in particular. So we are going to have number 2. Crazy Care Bear's got the sniper. He's overwatching from the balcony. As the players are going to start heading their way over from the garage. You're going to see number 5 going all the way around the back. That's going to be Majestic. Going all the way back through the pool. Pauly Beams just went right underneath Care Bear, so I don't think he was aware of that either. As Pauly's coming out here looking, trying to find somebody, anybody to shoot at really, but everyone's just relatively hidden. T-Dub is going to put shots at one player. He's somehow still alive. Finally gets caught by Pauly from behind, but New York Sewer is going to go down as well. New York Sewer fell at the very beginning of the round. Pauly was traded back in favor, as this is the angle that we were talking about here. Edify is going to be the last alive, and he's just going to get picked. He's going to walk right into the crosshair.
Good shooting.
As the shots are going to go down, that's going to be a round win to Minnesota. Map 1, so Crazy Care Bear with the great lineup. Exactly what Mello just talked about right before we went into this map. We're going to Majestic picking up the bomb, but it does look like it's going to be a B-side hit. As Majestic with the Bullfrog. I wonder if the Bullfrog's going to become synonymous with Majestic after this. It was Senior, because Senior was the only one that used it, but it does look like Majestic's actually using it far more. Mojo's going to pick up first blood on Edify, shooting from the back of that alley there. So great shots from him, all the way in the back. As T-Dub is going to be the next point of contact, it does look like here. Majestic and Pauly are going to peek out into his field of view. There goes Majestic, down he goes. So it's now a 2v4 in favor of Minnesota right now. Both these players are still working their way over on the back. Crazy Care Bear is kind of coming in from behind. He's got a sniper, and he's looking for a flank here. As he is going to see Pauly, he is going to see New York Sewer as well. As he's going to pick one there. Pauly's going to be the last one alive now in a 1v4. And with the bomb on the ground, he's got a lot to do. And instead he's going to walk right out into the face of TWV. Of T-Dub.
I'm just kind of letting you do your thing, Sync, because you're doing such a good job, man.
I appreciate it. Well, that's a second round to Minnesota, so bringing it back here. Let's see what the weapon is. You're going to have a sniper on both sides. New York with one, Crazy Care Bear with the other. Interesting to note, Minnesota has no SMGs, whereas OGC is running 2, so interesting to see here. The kind of spread between weapons. As I believe Crazy spotted New York here. He's going to pop out. He's going to get a hit marker. Not a kill, though. He's going to get away. And instead, Majestic is going to see the head of T-Dub. Oh, this will be a huge flank here if he gets it. Instead, no, he gets spotted and he goes down. So the patience there does not pay off for Majestic, unfortunately, as T-Dub is going to get this bomb down. We're now in a 3v2 situation here. Brollock's going to be working his way up top. Is going to pick up a weapon. We're going to have Pauly and Edify working their way from the other side of the map as Pauly's up here in piano. Edify is going to be pushing by himself. He's right underneath one player. I don't think he's aware of that fact. So now he sees him. He's going to go down. And now Pauly's going to be able to 1v3. Long range shots with the SMG. Picks up one. He's going to know there's a second player here. He's going to put more shots into Moja. Both players are lit. He's not going to finish that kill. 20 seconds to go, though. He's going to find T-Dub. Moja's going to be the last alive all the way out there. And we're going to see if he can... Well, he's going to go for the defuse. Moja, you got to get here. You got to find him. As the defuse is almost going to come in. It's not going to be successful, though. And that's going to be Minnesota picking up a third round. As that really came down to the last second there. As Pauly picked up two of the 3 kills in that 1v3. And then almost got like something like 3/4 of the bomb defuse off. So you're making us sweat a little bit there, Minnesota. But you know what? It worked out. They got their round win. So you can't really fault them for it. Moja's currently on a 5-kill spree. On the other side, the only player with really any kills right now is Pauly. So OGC, you got to start stepping up in the frag department here. 3 rounds in. He's going to post up. You are going to see a B hit here coming from OGC. The shots are going to go down from T-Dub. Looking for Pauly in the back there. Majestic with the SMG is just kind of looking for a push here. As on the minimap, Brolic is going to get caught in the middle of the map. He is going to go down to Edify. As they're going to regroup over here towards this B hit. As T-Dub is going to be falling back. He is going to get 1 kill and get out of there. So he'll drop the bomb carrier. 3v3 situation here. The smoke's going to go down. This might be the push now coming in from OGC. The bomb is going down, actually. I don't know when New York Sewer got across. But he did get across. He does get the bomb down. He's going to poke up. T-Dub is going to go down. That's now just Moja and Care Bear. Care Bear with the Krieg, actually. I believe he picked this one up off the ground, coming around from all the way in the back. As Moja is just kind of running interference on the front. He's waiting for Care Bear to get back here. Care Bear is going to find Pauly. Down goes Pauly. They're now... OGC's now aware that there's players coming behind. Edify's watching here for Care Bear. He's going to find Care Bear. Drops him. Moja, the last alive now. Working from the front. Honestly, I'd love to see Moja just get away with his life here. You got... Well, I say that. He goes down. I would have loved to see Moja stay alive here. There's 13 seconds on the clock. And he has a 5-kill spree. So I would have loved to see him stay alive for the... for his kill streaks. But that is not the case. And down he goes.
I did want to let you know, Sync, I am back. I did have to step away for just a second. Looks like we do have Minnesota on the attack going into the 5th round here.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Looks like another bomb or another B bomb site push by Minnesota. No first blood yet, but Minnesota slowly surrounding that B bomb site.
Oh, Steve is going to walk right into Majestic's POV as Majestic is going to get immediately traded out by Brolic here. So we're now in a 3v2 situation.
Minnesota with those early gains over Chicago. It's going to be very difficult for Chicago to come out on top on this one. 3v1.
Well, it's going to be New York Sewer last alive here. The only good bright spot here is the bomb isn't down, but they know relatively where he is. As well, they just saw him there. And there too.
Oh no, COD timing.
4-1 now, Minnesota over OGC. As we love our famous bomb plant best plays, yes.
We go into the 6th round right now. Minnesota early momentum, 4-1 over old guy Chicago. Chicago trying to show some signs of life here. Had a couple of really close games, but so far Minnesota has been able to just kind of squeak ahead here per match. But I want to see something happen from Chicago. And actually, surprisingly, Chicago, we have an A bomb site push. Maybe they've realized, we got to switch it up a little bit. Maybe get them a little off balanced.
Yep, well, it is going to be a push incoming, and Crazy's going to miss that flick at the start, but he is going to be aware that everyone's coming their way. You can see the rotation coming in from number 3 on the minimap, Moja. There's going to be a hit marker there, but Pauly's going to gun him. Majestic and Polly both picking up kills here to open this up, so it's now a 2v4 scenario. Moja and T-Dub last alive. Moja's going to even it up in 1. So we're now in a 3v2 scenario.
Mojo, is it Moja? Mojo? It's
Moja.
Moja with a possible really deadly flank here. And as I say that, Majestic sees him, says, no, says I.
Now just down to T-Dub here in a 1v3 scenario. The bomb ticking away, 20 seconds to go. Probably not going to be successful. He's got to find one here on an Edify.
Oh, no.
As the corner around. He's going to find a second on a Majestic, but there's no time. He's going to hop the bomb, and he doesn't have the time to defuse it. Dowdy's going to go. OGC picking up a second round win.
There we go. Signs of life out of Old Guy Chicago. I love it.
He has some great shots to open that up from Polly with an absolute beam on a crazy Care Bear in the window. I think that was from the boat, too. So
I think you're
incredible
right.
shot there. So we're going to hop on board, and we'll start on board with Polly after that shot.
So we are going into the 7th round, 4-2. Old Guy Chicago coming back from a 3-round deficit over Minnesota with their early momentum. Minnesota on the attack right now. Does look like another A bomb site push. You do have Crazy Care Bear watching that mid-map, kind of giving a little overwatch, maybe a little map control here. And old Guy Chicago not understanding what's going on, watching mostly the southern half of the map with that B bomb site.
Well, they know exactly what's up right now as they've ran all the way through B and not find a single person. If I'm Minnesota, you got to get your bomb down now here because the push is coming. OGC, the pincer is on its way. As well, Moja's going to find one. Majestic's going to find the bomb carry. It's now down to Moja in a 1v3. He did most of a 1v3 earlier in the last round, so we're going to see what he can pull off here. But the bomb is very far away. 30 seconds to go. And he's got 3 players to find on the biggest map that we have in the rotation. As he's getting a shot from the behind, he's not going to pick it up. And that's going to be OGC with a 3rd round win. So they're closing the gap real good here right now.
Old Guy Chicago not going down without a fight. Honestly, I think that last match with Minnesota not putting that bomb down when they should have, I mean, I do think that was a mistake on their part.
No, I definitely agree. You needed, I think once Crazy Care Bear went down in the garage and you knew you're losing map presence, you have to get your bomb down immediately and then set up for a post plant.
And I do want to point out,
case. They were looking for the
I said that after I read Zentrix, who also said the exact same thing. So, you know, great minds think alike there, buddy.
As well, T-Dub just picks up 2 straight kills here inside of the garage. It's now all down to New York Sewer, so in a 1v3 here. Surprise, and down he goes, so pretty crucial round in favor of Minnesota here. So Old Guys now has to rattle off 3 straight rounds here to win this map.
Going to take that 2-0 lead. Going to the 9th round, match point for Minnesota.
Yep, that was a critical swing round right there of what we just saw. So we're going to hop on board with T-Dub here. He's currently 8 kills, leading the lobby right now. Actually, Moja also has 8, so 2 guys lead in the lobby. Excuse me. As it is going to believe it does look like another hit towards A. So maybe Minnesota was listening to all the discussion that we had earlier. Because they're doing nothing but A hits here. Brawlic is actually going to pick up first blood. He's going to trade it back by a New York Sewer. As Crazy Caber is putting
though,
shots
watching
there
that A bomb site might be walking into a little bit of a bloodbath here if he is positioned properly.
Well, he is going to get away with his life. He is aware of what's going on. And you can see number 5 on the minimap, Majestic, is kind of hesitant here. He's like, oh, do I rotate? Do I not rotate? T-Dub does have the bomb here. He's kind of pushed up this forward position, trying to see if he can catch someone on the rotate here. It will be Majestic that he's looking for, but Majestic goes all the way around the back. And they haven't cleared out Edify either. So Majestic here might get a huge flank. He's going to see the shadow. He's going to barely get away with his life. He's going to go down to Moja.
I feel like there's a lot of indecision going on by both teams. You know, both teams playing overly cautious, not being aggressive here. And I think for Minnesota, that might be a hand in their defeat here if they don't get this bomb down quick. And actually, as I say that, Minnesota rotates around this map down south to that B bomb site, catching old guys unaware.
Yep, they did the full marathon sprint all the way around the map, and we're gonna have Edify coming in from the back. He's gonna have the first encounter here with Moji. He's gonna win it. So it's now down to T-Dub in a 1v2. He's gonna find this first kill here onto New York Sewer. So it's him and Edify in a 1v1.
T-Dub in a really good advantage situation though, because he knows where Chicago has to go to defuse that bomb, and if T-Dub plays his cards right, I mean, he's not gonna be aggressive here. He's just gonna literally watch where that bomb was planted.
Yep, I mean, T-Dub's going to come in from the back. He's going to spot Edify, and he's going to pick it up. That's going to be Minnesota taking your second map, 6-3. So we are going to see a map 4 today.
I will say, 6-3. However, Chicago, almost every map here for the entire S&D round here.
Apologies for crashing. I really hope my internet's live again, because I don't hear anybody.
Just want to double check there, Mike. Can you hear me?
Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay, no one else is talking, so I wasn't sure if like something was going on here or not.
Nope, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, we're underway. Checkmate control. 1-1. We are going to have, I believe this is OGC on the attack right now. As kills are just going to go absolutely every which way right now. As it's going to be, it does look like New York Sewer is going to be pushing his way up towards this A site. He is going to see number 8 on the minimap. Brawler is going to be the one firing down this lane. He got 3 players from Minnesota on this half of the map. So nothing's going to be working out for OGC over here right now as he chops around the corner and sees Brawler again. Now there's going to be some movement over here into the middle of the map. But 2 players are going to go down for OGC, so Minnesota maintaining a 2-life lead right now.
I will say Minnesota doing a really good job on defense right now. Not a single tick in either bomb site.
Yep, well, Minnesota is going to get 2 players go down, so...
Control point, control point.
Well, there's finally going to be some ticking into B here, and just as I say that, it gets shut down. Majestic goes down. New York City is going to pick up Brawlic somewhere in the middle of the map. As Edify and New York both hop onto B again, so they're going to get, I believe, 1 tick here. Working towards that second tick. Minnesota needs to go huge here and stop this, because getting that extra minute on the clock when you're so close to ending it is going to be absolutely huge. But Care Bear just picked up 3 on the mini-map. Picks up 3 straight kills with the triple. Clears them all out of B. And with that, that's probably going to be the end of the first round.
That is a hell of a defense by Minnesota here.
Yep, as Brawlic is going to be wrapping up. He's going to go down as well. So Majestic is going to hop on with 0.9 to go. He needs some help here from his team. There's going to be additional players here hopping on to B.
That third tick. He did. Wow, less than a second left. Hopped on that first point. Got it down to the final tick. Bought himself a minute. That is absolutely clutch.
Yeah, that was an absolutely huge play there. Buys in a good chunk of extra time here as well. But OGC is actually capping A as well. As Edify picks up 3 kills, he's on a 5 kill spree here. The entire Chicago team's on an 8 spree across the board.
Oh
right
my God.
That Edify dies. But OGC is going to pick up that first round.
Holy smokes. I really thought Minnesota had it there. They're locking it down the entire time. Amazing defense, keeping them off the point. Chicago coming in, stopping it with less than a second to go. Clutching that last minute cap on that control point, buying themselves another minute, enabled them roll to that next point and win it. Holy smokes. Well played, Chicago.
That was a huge comeback there, because they went from basically not touching any of the control points for up until the last 20 seconds, and then capping B with 0.9 to go. And then Edify picks up a huge 3-piece, and they stack the point and cap and get the round win. So good job for them. As we are going to have round 2, it's going to be Minnesota on the attack this time with a heavy plane presence here as they clear out all the players in plane. It's going to force 3 players from OGC spawning into the back as 2 of them have hopped on to B already. So the tick is going to go through, I do believe, except Majestic comes in and contest. He's not able to succeed. 2 players here as well. New York with a massive flank here. He's going to get 1. He's going to get all 3. and he gets it before the second tick as well, so that was absolutely huge. And they're going to clear out that second tick. There's only one tick into B right now for Minnesota. 55 seconds on the clock, and they're down 2 lives. So we're going to see what they're going to make do with this. Number 8 on the minimap, Brawlik, is on A. So they are going to slowly start capping A. He picks up 2 kills there. That was massive as well. As Minnesota's going to clear, 3 players are going to go down. New York's going to go down. It's going to be all 4 dead.
Looks like Minnesota's probably going to cap A here. Going into that third tick here. All in all, I think Minnesota's actually playing pretty aggressive. And I apologize why I hear some like stuttering in my voice, but the mini map to the actual like stat of capping for me right now is really messed up, so I don't actually see it happening in real time. I'm not really sure what's going on, probably a CODcaster bug, but it does look like Minnesota was able to cap that A point. Bottom another minute at a time, so minute 41 left, tied in respawns as we go in to try to cap that B control point.
Yeah, bro, he is looking around here with this one player. He is going to find him. Edify's going to go down. As right now, you do have a standout right now. Brawlik is 12 and 8 on his team, leading the way on the other side. Edify 12 and 9. New York Sewer 10 and 8. As Brawlik with a pistol again. Is going to drop another player. New York is going to go down. He's finally going to get shot in the back by Pauly. As T-Dub comes in, pick up one on Majestic. He's going to find the second here on Edify. He's looking for a third. There's going to be no targets to prevent themselves. And he's going to get caught from the side as well.
I'm curious how he didn't see him there.
Not too sure either. But nonetheless, Minnesota is going to get half a tick in a B. It does look like it's going to get cleared out here by New York Sewer. So only one more tick. So only one tick into B. Minnesota is actually basically dead even in lives right now. You got 4 for Minnesota, and it's now 3 for OGC as 2 of their players go down there. As Minnesota is going to hop back onto B. 57 seconds on the clock. As 4 players are stacked into B here.
Minnesota's going to win it on this one. Clutching it.
That 4-player stack there, they got the crucial kills. 2 went down from OGC, and then everyone just hopped onto the point, and that just went so fast.
I love how close these 2 teams are in skill. Everything comes down to the wire.
That was incredible at the very end, and then New York with that triple kill flank that comes in and picking up this 4th one here. Went absolutely off on that play. Super clutch for his team there. Well, we're going to head into the next round. That's 2 offensive round wins now. So that's not really something that we say that often on Checkmate. Because usually it's whoever wins the offense first, but this is a back-to-back offensive round victories.
And as per usual, you have a lot of play control going on, heavily contested in that midpoint here. Early capping going on by Chicago, trying to get the B control point early. Looks like there's not a lot of Minnesota right now meeting them there, so you are going to get that first tick, I would imagine. A lot of aggression out of old guys right now.
Yep, there it goes. OGC's going to pick up that first tick. They're going for the second. Moja is going to contest this as New York is just trying to find where that contest is coming from. He is going to find out. He's going to meet the barrel of the gun. OGC is going to take another 2 down, though. So right now, they're just... they're on every point right now, actually. As OGC picks up another tick over on towards B, and they're still capping it. In the meantime, they're still capping A.
Oh, that was a huge kill on Chicago's part there. That's going to be huge. They're going to be able to cap B here and get a lot in A capped as well. I will, as I say that, Minnesota pours into that A control point, clears them out, and I guess de-ticks the first control point. I know there's a better term for that, but cleared it out. Is that the better word?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't remember that.
Well, T-Dub there, picking up 3 kills in a row there, as we are going to see there is only one more tick that is needed for OGC here. The life count is currently 7 in favor of OGC, so they're doing a fantastic job slaying out this round so far.
Chicago's just got to...
T-Dub's going to find another 2 of his own. Yes, here we go. We're going to have New York is going to go down there. So the life count is actually reduced quite heavily here. It's now down to 4. The lead is only 4 kills right now for OGC. As Edify's going to get in here. He's going to get 2 kills. Majestic's
those are
going to find
crucial
another.
kills. That's
And if
gonna be
another
game
player
there.
hops in, that'll be it. Yeah, this should be the round. As the cap's going to go through, Pauly's working his way mid-map. There's going to be a 5-life lead when this cap, or excuse me, what happened?
Holy smokes. What
Okay,
did
so
happen?
much for that.
What did happen? Holy smokes. Minnesota coming in clutch last second, clearing out that control point and getting that crucial, and I'm just going to call it de-ticking of the control point. Holy smokes.
Well, Majestic is going to be on this point contesting right now, as you're going to have both Moja and Brawlik are also in the point with them. Minnesota's now out of lives. 3 of their players have gone down just like that. Crazy Camber and Moja both go down. This is going to be the tick coming in favor of Old Guy Chicago as all the players from Minnesota go down. Yeah, we're speaking a little too soon maybe, as we're going to cast a curse every single player in this lobby by the time we're done. We're just like, it's over. Oh, it's not over. What the heck just happened? Oh, it's over.
I want to say that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that point was like 99% capped, and then Minnesota came in and pushed and cleared it all the way down to 0. The fact that they did it while we were talking and I didn't even see it happen, that is just, it's beyond me. All right, so we go into the 4th round right now. Old Guy Chicago's with the advantage. Minnesota on the attack.
As we do have, Minnesota, they're going to stack 3 players over here towards A, as Old Guy's going to send all their players into the plane right here. You got 3 players on A. This tick is going to go real quick if they don't get cleared out. As well, one is going to push. T-Dub is going to drop his teammate as well, so Brawlik will go down. There's 2 players here as they're just getting all the kills necessary. This should be the A tick.
It looks like they're at least going to get the 2nd tick here. Might actually get the 3rd. I do think we're going to get the 3rd tick here in A. That's going to be crucial for Minnesota. 1 less control point to worry about. That's early on, buying them that extra minute. And we've got 2 minutes left to go, and it looks like it's 18-19 with kills, respawns remaining. Tied up with respawns, but I think this is going to be heavily favoring Minnesota if they play their cards right.
Edify was on an 8 kill spree before he went down there, so I believe he got fully streaked out with all those kills. As T-Dub is going to be on top of point B here, the cap is going to start. He kills himself throwing the trophy down as Pauly's going to blow it up in his face.
I think his problem there is he didn't throw down a Champs trophy system. It was probably one of the generic brands.
That's definitely the reason why. Well, Pauly's going to pick up 2 kills, 3 kill spree for him. T-Dub is going to get caught out in the open there. So 3-lifer lead right now for Old Guy Chicago's Edify is just slaying out. Look at this guy. He's on another 4 kill spree. He was on a 6, 7, or no, excuse me, it was an 8 kill spree right before this.
Well, Crazy came in with a decent flank and cleared him out. And as I say that, they were a lot of trading going on right now. Minnesota is trying to cap that 1st tick on the B control point. I think they're going to get it. They did. They got that point. Old Guy spawning out and was able to actually possibly capture that 2nd. As I say that, it is contested.
But right there, I think we just barely missed it on the camera, but Polybeams came with a huge flank. All 4 players from Minnesota were on that B cap, and I think if Poly went down, that would have been the cap. But Poly instead picks up 2 of the kills. The rest of the players have to get off the point, and he stalls out just long enough for the rest of his team to come in. So the great play there out of him.
Really good map control by Old Guy Chicago's. You got 1 guy pushed up a little bit far, a little almost on the point, maybe even a little bit past it. You have 2 hanging back, kind of watching those lanes, controlling the lanes leading up to it. So solid defense on Old Guy Chicago's part.
Minnesota is out of lives. It is now a 2v11. As 2 players go down, it's going to be T-Dub and Brawlik versus the rest of the OGC here. And it's really just got their work cut out for them, and they're all going to go down. And that is going to be OGC taking map 3, checkmate control, 3-1. As Edify just absolutely went off on just so many of these guys. So we're going to see, based on what we saw in map 1, I do expect this to be very close. So I'm looking forward to seeing that right now. This is going to be definitely a very close back and forth fight. going between these two teams. As we're going to have Minnesota and OGC is going to load in. We're going to be set and ready to go.
Would
Probably
you
a
say
lot of
there's
74
any,
used.
when it comes to hardpoint on this map, do you think there's any obvious as far as spawning NATO or Warsaw? Which one has an advantage here?
I'm trying to figure out which one is which here.
Warsaw's left.
Okay, so Minnesota, I mean, so you prefer, I believe, off the rip. For P1, it's not too advantageous for either side. The Warsaw side has platform, this side has lights, so you kind of do have good oversight points to look on to P1 to start, but you'd much rather spawn NATO side because of that P2 setup. You get that path straight to P2, you can avoid green and get to that point. But yeah, so I mean, that's my opinion for the open up here.
Right now going on. Chicago locking it down for a couple of points. However, Minnesota Floppers keeping it contested. And as I say that, Chicago did clear them out and scored some points. 3:15 going into the last 7 seconds going into P2.
Yep, we are going to have this rotation. It is going to be coming in. Brawlic is already here. He doesn't see New York on the site, on the point, though. So that is going to be OGC picking up the P2 rotation here as well. Now the players from Minnesota are going to start flooding in. This is going to be one Moja's going to find Majestic in here towards Cobble. And Edify and Polly both go down as well. So it's just going to be New York Sewer all the way in the back on the radar truck. He's going to be the last one alive holding this down for his team. You're going to have number 5 Majestic is going to be coming from up top. And OGC holds on. There's going to be one player left here. Majestic is going to find him. The contest is going to come in again, but Crazy Care Bear is going to drop. So this is pretty huge right now. As you're going to see, all of OGC is, well, actually, right as I say that, there goes 2 of their players. Minnesota is going to pick up a pair for themselves. And now things are kind of calming down a bit as the rotation's coming in now for the last 10 seconds. You see OGC's already set up over there towards P3.
I mean, besides the scraps in the last little run by Old Guy Chicago, a lot of contestation going on here. Both teams aggressive, pushing those hard points, and it was relatively even up until about 20 seconds ago.
Yep, well now it's going to be OGC with the 40-point lead. Minnesota is now eating away into this as they have won these back spawns. Edify is going to pick up a great kill there at range, but he's not going to push it farther. So this does mean Minnesota is going to maintain this back spawn. And with him, majority of this hill time as well, as he's trying to find this one player above him. Care Bear's on a 5 kill spree, actually, and Brawlic's going to hop down with a pistol. So we got a 5 spree for Crazy Care Bear. Brawlic's on a 3 spree right now. On the other high side, you have very even across the board fragging out currently from OGC. But Brawlic has now made it 5.
You had that early rotation going on right now. You see TWTV pushing towards that tank area right outside of green. Solid strategy on their part. Unfortunately, Old Guy Chicago is locking down map control there. You see kind of that lane control. I believe that is Majestic, making some really crucial kills and allowing Chicago to get on that hard point early on.
Well, T-Dub picking up a great pair up there as he's gonna hop down right on top of Polly, actually, and has no idea Polly's in this corner. Polly's gonna pick him up before he gets shut down, but Edify from up top is gonna be shutting down these players. Majestic has switched off the Bullfrog. Kind of unfortunate. I enjoyed seeing the Bullfrog here. But OGC is gonna be holding things down. They are maintaining their lead. They're gonna start stretching it out a little bit more as Moja's worked his way up here through storage. Waiting for the right time to poke out with his team. He is going to see Polly up top. He's not going to finish the kill, though. Polly's going to live with barely any HP. Edify now is now on a 5 kill spree of his own.
Chicago swarming the hard point. In good position, and as I say that, Minnesota Floppers, they are able to clear them out, get those last crucial little pieces of scraps there as we rotate to, I guess, Curtains P5 area. Minnesota in really good position here with spawns on, trying to capitalize on this P5 point here and tie it back up.
You are going to see they're going to be in position here. They are, not going to take the lead, actually, as Old Guy Chicago is going to hop on the point. You do have Minnesota spawning all the way in the back here. Moja's going to hop on forward towards this hard point. The pistol's out. He's going to pick up Edify as well with it. And Minnesota's going to start picking up some much-needed hill time here, as it is very even. 92 to 93, and OGC is now going to take over the hill. Polly picking up a pair of kills.
That is a brutal spawn. I mean, a complete team wipe by Chicago there taking out Minnesota and buying them some crucial time, especially with just absolute map control here as far as maybe a little overextended, but getting them in good position for P1 for the next rotation.
Yep, you do see there, it is going to be set up. Minnesota will be holding the preferred spawns here for this next hill. Zedify is going to get caught from the side. Somebody on Cat, I believe, as OGC is now set up for P1 here. There's going to be players from Minnesota coming through lights. 2 of them go down. So it's just all this time right now is just going to be soaked up by OGC as you do see Minnesota making the way through the middle of the map. Moja's going to be on the hill here to contest. New York knows exactly where he's going to be. Drops him as the flank is going to come in here. The flank is going to get caught instead. As New York City is finally going to go down on the hill. T-Double finally clean him up. So some hill time now over towards Minnesota.
You know, I love how Minnesota, even though Old Guy Chicago had that lockdown, they kept the pressure on, they kept it contested, and kept the points from going in favor to Old Guys, and kept it within a 25-point game leading up to this point.
Yep, but we do have, or excuse me, my screen is frozen for a moment here, as I do believe we're heading over towards map 2. OGC with a 30-point lead.
Yeah, it looks like we're into P2 radar. Right now I see Minnesota Floppers is the one actually holding that point. They're in good position. If they can maintain it, make up some of those very crucial points that they're down by at the moment. And as I say that, Old Guy Chicago is able to successfully clear them out and slowly start pulling away from them.
Yep, well, damn, that was a good solid 3 straight kills there for Old Guys. 30 seconds to the hill. There's nobody actually in it right now as finally somebody decides to move towards it. Brawlic is going to pick up Edify and Majestic. As Mojo will pick him New York Sewer as well. And that is going to be a clean wipe right now, except for the one player, Paul. And somehow is the only one on the hard point now. Everyone from Minnesota got cleared out or they rotated early. That's going to leave Paulie in possession of the last 10 seconds of the hill. So the fight is going on over here towards the new hard point. And it does look like Minnesota wins it. They get their clean wipe of the early players. And Minnesota is going to secure that back spawn.
Absolutely crucial right now for Minnesota to hold a spawn point for pretty much the entire time to try to close the gap here. It is a 30-point game. Minnesota is lagging a little bit behind Old Guy Chicago, but luckily for them, they are clearing them out. They're keeping it contested if they're not able to control it, and able to kind of, I guess, slowly inch their way back to that closer to that tie game.
Yep, well, Paulie is going to get caught. So Minnesota is actually getting some really good time out of this hill, as they brought it all the way back here. And if they do get these last 20 seconds here, they will take the lead going into P4. And I believe OGC is going to give this up, and they're going to get it set up for P4. OGC is content with just killing everybody that comes near them. As you just see, all of Minnesota now is running off of the spawn. But Edify is here, going to be set up towards Dark. One player is going to get by him. He is going to get caught. So the setup, despite the early move by OGC, they're all just going down, and down goes all of them.
Minnesota with some crucial plays here. Old Guy Chicago's had that whole entire hard point absolutely locked down, and Minnesota just kind of came in and swept to the side.
Yeah, boy, it is going to be T-Dub here on the hard point now as the time is ticking in favor of Minnesota. Majestic is going to hop out. He knows exactly where the player should be. T-Dub is actually going to pick up the kill. 3 go down for OGC.
Oh, that is brutal. The spawn out here is going to be nasty for Old Guy to try to come back from. Minnesota Floppers is making up some just absolute massive points right now.
We are going to be setting up towards P5. Minnesota is only 20 seconds away from taking their win. OGC is now falling behind by 60 points. As the setup is coming in over here towards P5.
You have spawns
all
in
over the
favor
place.
of Minnesota. Yeah, you have spawns in favor right now of Minnesota. They can win it on this hard point if they're able to hold it.
Well, New York Sewer is going to go down. He was a critical player on top of that point at the time. OGC is now going to flood towards the hill. One player is going to get caught there. Crazy Caber's on a 5-kill spree. Paulie's going to slide in. He's going to go down. Edify is going to drop as well. And I think that's going to be it. We are going to see a map 5. Moscow S&D.
I love Moscow. But hats off to Minnesota Floppers from an early and lagging behind old guy Chicago's early on. They kind of got their game together. They coordinated. They capitalized on early rotations and maintaining that decent map control, and were able to pull in that dub at the end.
I never would have guessed that's exactly where the bomb site is.
I don't know, man. I think running 80% of the map to the B bomb site, that's the advantage there.
You know, you just got to run all the way across. But we are going to be underway here. New York Sewer with the sniper out, and possibly Crazy Care Bear as well. I'm curious to see if they're both running the sniper on this map. But we are going to see, as expected, just a straight A hit. We have every player from OGC here, as Crazy Care Bear is going to miss the first snipe. Moja is going to pick up 2 inside, as Brolic finds 1 as well. New York Sewer is going to pick Crazy Care Bear here, so we're in a 2v2 situation now, as New York Sewer is going to pick Brolic. T-Dub finds Sewer. And it's now all just down to Pauly, who's kind of just stuck between these 2 players. He's got to find one, going to turn around and not finish the second kill onto the other. So, very hectic first round here.
I know it's a little bit of a faux pas as announcers trying to anticipate winners or losers, but do you have any predictions here, Mike?
Ooh, let's see here. I'm going to say, based on what we've been seeing, I'm going to say Minnesota is going to take this. I'm going to say 6-4 Minnesota is going to be my prediction.
I was actually thinking 6-4 Chicago.
Well, I guess one of us is going to be wrong then.
I suppose. Or maybe both of us is wrong, you know, considering we called match scores.
Oh, well, you never know. We're going to find out soon enough, it looks like. As we are going to have Brolic is kind of sitting here as well. Moja actually gets caught on the B street. As New York Sewer is working mid with the sniper, as it does look like all the players are kind of aware of this. It's now a 2v4. Brolic is going to hop up right into the waiting arms of Majestic. He's actually going to pick that kill up, but Pauly's there to trade it out. It's now down to Crazy Care Bear in a 1v3 with a pistol and a sniper on his back. Him against the world here.
Crazy Care Bear is in a rough situation right now.
He's literally surrounded on every single side by OGC players who have actually completely lost track of him.
Oh,
he's gonna
no.
put one on Edify, but he's going to get flanked in here from behind now, it looks like. I believe that's Pauly going to be coming in from behind, and OGC's going to pick up their first round. Edify picking off at these shots at long range. Really just, they read the push, they saw it coming, and they shut it down. So good job, solid defense out of OGC on that map.
See, if old guys, they really want to throw them for a loop, got to push that B bomb site.
Well, I mean, maybe they're just doing the, hey, we're going to hit A every single time, and that one time that Minnesota decides, hey, we're not going to send any defenders over there towards A or towards B is the one time they just mass hit B. But it's working actually so far. It's a 3v2 here.
Oh, T-Dub right now with a good flank pushing in behind Chicago. They were caught unawares, and he was able to pick off one.
Yeah, so Pauly and Edifier now sandwiched between these 2 players. We got Moja at one end, T-Dub on the other. T-Dub's going to go down, which is all down to Moja. And as he's shooting here, he's giving away his position. So they know exactly where it is. The bomb is going down here at A. Edify is planting it. Pauly watching over him, but Moja's falling back. The bomb is down, and now you got a retake here in a 1v2 situation. On one hand, though, they've actually lost track of him. Due to, I believe they were expecting him to fall back, but now he's shot again, so Pauly knows exactly where he's coming from. Both players are going to be staring towards this angle here. As you're going to have one on the head glitch on the bomb. He's going to peek out, but OGC is going to pick that one up. So a second round to OGC.
OGC making kill cams happen as we go into the 4th round. All in all, I still think both these teams are just absolutely even across the board.
Yep, well, I mean, they're doing a fantastic job of staying even right now, too. As we are going to have another A hit. Surprise, surprise. As New York City is going to miss the first shot. He's going to... Crazy Caber is jumping on that wall there, trying to find him over top. Edify's going to pick up first blood. I believe that was in the middle of the map. That was Brawlhalla going down in Metro. Majestic is going to push the smoke. He's going to find Moja and get away. T-Double will go down as well. So it's now just Crazy Care Bear in a 1v4. And this is, yeah, 1v3 last time, 1v4 this time. This is a bit much to ask. Poor guy. Well, as he's going to find one there on a Poly, so he's going to end a kill streak, I believe, of Poly there before he starts moving up, looking for the second player. The second player, too, is right here. Picks up a Krieg. 20 seconds to go, though. I wonder if they know where the bomb is. He's finally going to pick up the bomb. The pre-fire there, unfortunately. Nobody home. And OGC is going to pick up a third round. So 3 in a row.
Six 4 Chicago.
Yeah, my prediction isn't looking too hot right now, is it? It's okay. That's why you play the entire game.
This is true.
Well,
You have old guy Chicago
classic
right now
OGC
making
fashion.
pushing the main bomb site in force.
Edom is actually pushed up here. He's got to pick up first blood on the Paul. He's going to poke up here. He's not going to find the second on Edify. Edify will trade him out. Moja's going to get shut down by Majestic as well. So we're in a 3v2. Man advantage to OGC and Minnesota. You're making me look kind of bad here predicting you guys winning. As Crazy Caber is going to be rotating around. He has put away the sniper, I believe, if that Krieg is his own. As Brawlhalla is going to be pushing up. The bomb is down at A. Edify's going to peek around this corner. He's going to go down. And Crazy Care Bear picks up New York Sewer as well. It's all down to Majestic in this 1v2. In a great position. Going to find one. He's going to knows where the second player is. The melee comes out. Crazy Care Bear is going to win it.
I thought he had that one there.
I thought he had him too, honestly. I thought that was a clutch for Majestic there at when the point blank shots were missing from Care Bear. And he got a few of his in. But I believe he missed the melee. And that will cost him. The big plays here. As yeah, Care Bear picks up the first one and then goes around. Majestic will shoot in front of him. And then the slide out here with just the double, I believe, with the melee. It's usually shot punch, and this one was punch shot, but you know, it works.
I gotta ask, is it melee or melee? Because I call it melee.
I think most people call it melee, to be honest.
Is there an
I don't know,
official
but
way to say it?
I don't know. Good question. That's something chat will have to answer, I guess. As Edify is going to be set up here. Brawlhalla is going to be moving his way through middle. He does see the one player there moving through. He's going to pick up first blood there on Edify. So Edify will go down. That's going to force New York Sewer to kind of rotate into Metro here to kind of compensate for the fact that they're down a player. And he's going to get caught out, actually. Crazy Care Bear is going to drop him. And it's now a 4v2 situation here. Majestic is going to get caught as well, leaving Poly last alive. Gonna pick up one in the back here. Looking for a second. Is not going to succeed. Minnesota, 3 rounds now, tying it up.
You know, as even as these teams are, I wouldn't be surprised if we go to the 11th round.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm still hoping my 6-4 prediction is going to be correct so I can say I was right, but you know.
Chris is saying it's actually Malalalala. So, in case you're wondering, it's not melee, it's Malalalala.
Well, that is the only way I'm allowed to refer to it now, apparently. Teed up with a great smoke here. Unless that was thrown by OGC. I don't think it was, though. So great, solid placement to prevent that opening snipe as well. New York Series getting caught from behind. All of a sudden, it's down to Poly.
Up around that smoke, though. Absolutely shredding through old guys.
It's suddenly just all down to Poly in a 1v3. He's going to make it a 1v2. Great headshot there on a Care Bear. He's going to rotate through Metro. Minnesota has no idea actually about this. They're still watching in front of them. I believe T-Dub is finally now going to start paying attention towards the back here. But Pauly does not have the bomb, which is unfortunate. Going back to check Metro. Minnesota's really just set up here. They probably know they have the bomb down. But finally T-Dub is going to start running back here to check. But both these players, I mean, Pauly's going to walk out right into a crossfire here. Gonna get one. He's gonna look for the second. He has no idea where this player is.
He might have moved.
Let him get away. What happened here is finally.
Ooh. I thought he moved in a good spot there, but caught from behind.
I was wondering what happened here because he came out and shot, and then I thought T-Dub should have just peeked around the corner and found him, but instead, yeah, he just kind of ran away. Well, 4th round in favor of Minnesota. They go up 4-3. They've rattled now off 3 straight rounds in a row. So this is just a swing back and forth on both sides. Crazy Caber and Brawlic both leading the way with 7 kills for their team. Edify on the other side with 7. Pauly with 8. As you're going to have just a 4-man rush from Minnesota over here towards A. It's just really Majestic here to defend it. As OGC's actually put 2 players in the middle. Majestic's going to pick up the first kill. He's going to turn around though and go down to Brawlic. New York Sewer is reinforcing here from P2 as the nade will connect. Pauly's going to be checking in from mid, and all of a sudden it's down to Brawlic, and the bomb is not down.
I think he's going to get caught from behind by Edify here.
Yep, and down he goes.
It's still possible for my 6-4 prediction for Chicago.
Same thing here, though.
Nah, man, nah.
Well, this is going to be a massive round here, what we're about to see. As I will predict a full rush A from OGC.
I think that's a solid prediction.
Wait, this was not as predicted.
Wait, what's happening? Wait, are we seeing a B bomb site push?
So, unfortunately, the plan of OGC is to always go A and eventually they'll leave B open is not going to work here because Brawlic is actually going to go down for first blood. Edify will get traded out by Crazy Care Bear. Crazy Care Bear goes down to New York Sewer, though. I believe all the snipers have been put away, too. So we're now in a 2v3. Actually, just a 1v3 now, as Moja's going to be the last alive. Working his way through the flank here. But there's going to be no one really home, as the players are already all moving their way towards B. Moja's probably not going to check out the left. He's going to pick up New York Sewer and get away. He's not going to get away, actually. OGC will pick it up and go up 5-4. Map.
I'm calling it.
Match point.
I am calling it.
Okay, but we want to see around 11.
That's true.
Come on, we want to see around 11.
No, I do want to see around 11, but I don't know if I want to see around 11 more than I want to be right. No, I want to see around 11. No, I want to see around 11.
I'm not just saying round.
By the way,
I'm not just saying round 11 because I'm
like
wrong
to point
now.
out, by the way, our Twitch channel is 6 followers away from the 1K milestone.
Wait, are we really? Wow.
Yep. We are 994 right now. I did just double check. Anyone watching, if you want to give us a follow, if you haven't already, try to help us break that 1K milestone.
Well, great shots are going to be coming in here from Pauly. He's got 2 players, actually, so both angles he peeks out. He's got nowhere safe to hide. He's going to get naded out. Edify picks up 2, though, in response. So you're going to pick up that Krieg. So great flank there. And now Moja and T-Dub are kind of in a rock and a hard place. It's all down to Moja. He's going to pick up 1. He's going to get the second. He's not going to find the second. OGC goes huge in that last round. 6-4. And I guess you're right.
I did it.
As Minnesota was
world's
kind of
greatest predictor.
They were just kind of set up here in the middle of the map. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there.